It is considered best practice to configure URL filtering on all outbound traffic. A best practice URL filtering profile configures all known risky URL categories to block and any remaining URL categories to alert. The use of block or alert enables the firewall to protect your environment while logging the websites that your users are visiting. We will demonstrate the 10 suggested URL categories to block in this demonstration. In this demonstration, we have already browsed to Objects, Security Profiles, URL Filtering. The default profile is pre-configured in PanOS. We'll create and configure an outbound UF profile that can be attached to all security policy rules that allow outbound traffic. We don't typically need an inbound or internal URL filtering profile. We'll start to create the outbound UF profile by clicking Add. We'll name the profile Outbound UF. Then on the Categories tab, in the Site Access column, notice that all actions are set to allow. Notice also that in the User Credential Submission column, all categories are set to allow. We'll change this by clicking the Site Access column down arrow and setting all actions to alert. We'll make a similar change in the User Credential Submission column by clicking the down arrow and setting all credential submission actions to block, just to play it safe. The User Credential Submission column is used to configure anti-phishing protection and is fully described and demonstrated in another module in this course. Now we'll return to the Site Access column and configure a block action for several URL categories. First, we'll configure the block action for the custom URL category named Block Per Company Policy, and we'll configure block for the external dynamic list Malicious URLs EDL. Next, we'll use suggested best practice to block access to selected predefined URL categories. We'll block access to the following categories: Command and Control, copyright infringement, dynamic DNS, extremism, high risk, malware, parked, phishing, proxy avoidance and anonymizers, and questionable. We'll finish by clicking OK to save our profile. If you are concerned about initially blocking legitimate URL traffic, you can configure an alert-only UF profile. However, be aware that with such a profile, the firewall only alerts you to the fact that a URL has been accessed, but does not block access to it. Although initially you can use an alert-only UF profile, you should switch to the outbound UF profile as soon as possible. To create an alert-only UF profile, click Add. Name the profile Alert Only UF. Then we'll click the Site Access down arrow, and we'll set all actions to alert. And then to play it safe, we'll set all the user credential submission actions also to alert. So no matter what is accessed, we'll get it logged in the URL filtering log. We'll finish this configuration by clicking OK to save the new profile. At this point, we have a complete set of starting URL filtering profiles that we can attach to our security policy rules.